Hello, dear parent. Do you know about confirmation bias? So, what is confirmation bias? Confirmation bias is when a person believes his or her own beliefs, whether true or not, and especially the negative and the disempowering one. So, if a child believes that their parent don't love him or her, the child starts collecting evidences of this and feels that the child is inadequate or not good enough. And here I want to, this live, what I want to share with you is there are parental wounds human beings they undergo. And let us see these. Might be this conversation is going to help you. And any of you who resonate with this, I would love to invite you to meet me on this Thursday. The link would be given in the description of this media. So, parental wounds, it has a deep impact on all of us. And of course, I'm talking about wounds, then this is a trauma. And this can be created majorly by six main reasons. One of the reason is emotional neglect. If you see nowadays, so many parents are there, they are so busy and they hardly have time to make conversations or spend quality time with their children. So this is one of the very big reason in today's world of to-do list, that we stop for a while and make the me you list, or first a me too list. Taking care of our own self will make us more stronger emotionally and spiritually and socially, that we will be ready to do our projected roles as parent or whichever role we are. Also, the second major cause of parental trauma or wound is abuse. And here, what I want to share with anybody who is hearing me, thank you for being here, that many of the child abuse and majorly happenings, the untoward ones, are not reported because a child is very vulnerable. The child, first of all, doesn't know what is happening with the child. And you see, this is that weak human being that it is susceptible to these kind of happenings, which later impact the child for a lifetime. So, if you will be with me, you will realize that in this way, if you are understanding this and if we can create awareness around this, we can really create a better world for the children, the future of ours, for you and me, even. So, abuse is number two, the parental trauma, where mistreatment and mishandling of child has happened. And we think it is a girl child that this happens. Let me share with you. I have an alarming set of data with me that even a male child has, it has been a report that out of every two, one child had some untoward experience and was not trained for it and was not prepared for it. The third reason is abandonment. Believe me, as human beings, you and me have fear of losing people in different forms. And how am I making this bold statement? Because we have our reptilian brain and a mammalian brain, which makes our subconscious. And this is majorly a very powerful brain, having 95% power on all our thinking and our results, our actions. The mammalian brain has this fear of, am I loved? So This is already there in us as a fear. The fear of abandonment also is a trauma for the child. And enmeshment is number 4, which is another parental wound and trauma, wherein the parent is overly close with the child, that the set of boundaries between the parent and the child is very weak. And so it is an unhealthy relationship. The fifth, an important one, if you will see, is overprotection. You must be having right now any one parent in front in your visual mind, or in fact you. We call it helicopter parenting, like just trying to control the child by overprotecting the child, which is not good for the child, because here the child is losing on autonomy, losing on self-confidence, independence. And this is so important. And if you will see here, majorly of us have a struggle in making any choices and decisions. So this comes from here. So can you see how this is damaging and not helping the children? And the sixth, and an important one, is favorism. In favorism, when a parent shows a clear preference towards one child over another, this creates in that child jealousy, inadequacy, and rivalry. You have heard about sibling rivalry? This is parental trauma, parental wound. And again, if anybody of you is really taking this conversation, resonating with it, I would love to have you in my room. I would be giving in the description the link where you can join me. You can fill the form and Team Smart Natives will get back to you, because training is transformation. Transformation is the biggest gift one human being can give to another. Jim Rohn says this. He's one of the leading mentors. And you should always work on your own self with someone who is invested in himself or herself very seriously. And this is going to help you, because life is all about evolution and transformation and going to the next level, from a butterfly to another level, and then from an insect to a dragonfly. Now, why are we discussing about all these parental traumas? Because don't you see, in current youth, the current problem, the major problem is addiction. Not able to trust another relationship, not able to commit, not able to take emotions as they are, taking meaning or getting impacted by every emotion. So this is all coming from here. And this adverse childhood experience really creates that feeling of, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Am I capable? Am I loved? Am I cared? Am I important? It comes in varieties. And if we work here, actually, end of the day, if you are a human being, you will agree with me, you need peace of mind and happiness. And these are all internal domains. And our external life is just a printout of our inner world. And here I would love to give you a good news, because most of the human beings, we deal money. So the more self-worth and self-worth love we feel from inside, with a positive self-talk about ourselves, a positive self-image, and a positive self-awareness, our money is a reflection of it. You heard me very correctly. So this makes a lot of sense for few of you who would love to connect with me. And many of you who don't know me, I would love to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Naheed Khan, and I'm a parenting coach based at UAE and a youth mentor. So for the youth, I have my employability clinic program where in 6 months they are with me and they learn around team management, energy, attitude, money management, and mobile de-addiction. And for the parents, I have a very exclusive and a very beautiful program that they are there with me for a year, for practicing and being with me around time, like managing time and mind management, learning it, learning integrity and inner self, learning money, learning the mood swings as a parent, and learning the mobile de addiction again. And E is energy, because energy is equal to result, and no energy, low energy is equal to no result. So thank you so much for being here, for hearing me, and I would love you to put your queries and anything which you are dealing, that I can participate and I can share a video or make a content around it to help you, because I would love to help you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I could add value to you in creating an awareness around the parenting impact we have on ourselves because of our parents and their parenting. And especially today, I spoke about the parental trauma. Hope you got value out of it. Do share in the comment if anything you would love to correspond with me. Thank you. Keep prospering. Keep prospering.